Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Phone a Friend News with the Ambassadors of Gaming. Finally, it's been a while, but we're back. I am one of your two hosts, Ambassador Chris,
And I'm Ambassador Michael.
and once again, after a long break, we have news about stuff,
Indeed.
as we often do. So, good stuff. I'll probably just go ahead and start it out
Yeah, go ahead.
with the fun stuff. Okay. After I lost my place. Yeah.
It's Switch information.
There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. So Nintendo Switch. Um, there have been obviously it's been a while since we've been back, but I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the Switch. The Switch has been fully revealed. We know all about it. So cool stuff. And during their presentation, they were talking about how now they're going to have a paid online service. In a way, that got me really excited because that probably meant that it was going to be better, like way better. At least that's what I thought. Because I don't know if you tried to play Smash on the Wii U. I've ranted about it too many times. Needless to say, it's bad.
Yeah.
The gravity doesn't exist when you just stand
There's
still.
only lag.
There is no game. It is only lag. It's like when you play online games with a hint of lag. No, it's lag with a hint of game.
Yeah.
Is what it is to play Wii U online.
It really is. That's
So,
bad.
Nintendo Switch, the price range. It was revealed by the president, correct?
Yeah.
The price, though.
Yeah.
Right? So
I can't even pronounce his name, so I'm not going to.
yeah,
It's Nintendo president for Japan.
he's the new Nintendo president that replaced Satoru Iwata.
Yeah.
So he basically revealed the price range that this is going to be. And in yen, it would be between 2,000 and 3,000 yen per year. And for us in America or any place that uses the U.S. dollar, did you know that Panama uses the Panama dollar, but Panama City uses the U.S. dollar? Isn't that weird?
Huh.
Okay, but I'm babbling.
Anyways.
It's that kind of translates to for us between what is the exact figures here? We have $17.36 to $26.44 per year. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's cheap. I should be excited.
But
But
should you?
that's a pretty cheap online service. Don't get me wrong. I will eat my words if it comes out and is good. But yeah, I'm not feeling
I
good
mean,
about
as
it.
long as the voice chat doesn't sound like, you know,
Your
the
voice chat in
360s.
the app. You may as well just go into a Skype call.
Yeah, seriously,
That's
just
You
download
may as
Skype.
well just go into a Skype call.
Oh wait.
A lot of console gamers have their consoles hooked up to a monitor on their desk anyway.
Yeah. To be fair, I also believe from what I've read and understand, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you want to get in online lobbies, you also need to use the app. That is correct.
You mean to do anything online? Like if I just want to
From
go into
what
Mario?
I understand,
What?
you to send invites to players through the app, to send messages through the app. Pretty much the entire online infrastructure is in the app.
No, they made
From
it
what I
sound like,
understand,
oh, this will be way easier, but it's not.
it sounds like a complete hassle and pain in my ass. Is what it sounds like.
Particularly if using I'm using the Switch like mobile, like
Yeah.
if I'm at a place that has like free Wi-Fi, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I have my Switch holding it like this. Oh, let me get my phone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Balance it in one hand while you get your phone out,
And then you gotta set your phone
only
out
to have
on the
your
table
Joy-Con,
while you're
only to
out in
have your
fucking public.
Joy-Cons, only to have your Joy-Cons slip, and your screen just goes smack right into the table and breaks.
You know what's even greater is that now it's also not only gonna kill my Switch battery life, but my phone battery life as well. So that's cool. Cause I don't like my phone being alive anyways. Seriously, what the fuck?
This is jumping to conclusions, but what I was telling Mike before we started this, when we were just discussing it, um, this is intended to be their generational console. Like it's most likely going to be around for a while.
At least for 4 years.
So I'm hoping that they will do updates, and if there is enough public outcry, that maybe they will eventually add it in because it's not like a Game Boy Advance. It has its own UI.
Yeah,
Like it
and
has
it
an
looks
oper
really good. The
it
UI looks
has
really
an
cool.
operating system, so there's no reason that they can't add these through updates. But using it, they tried to make it sound. It almost sounds like they were trying to fool themselves.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like it's fucking weird. Like just the entire way this is unraveling, at least the online part, is fucking mind-boggling because it's so fucking weird. Like, why are you doing this? Why is it through an app? You know what didn't have an app? The PSP, and that shit came out forever ago.
Exactly.
So step your game up, Nintendo.
We have to see, but going back to where we babbled off from, the price does not inspire confidence. I'm hoping that this is just going to be. I think, for all we know, they might just be trying to give us affordable price.
Yeah, maybe they figure that's the best price they can work with the free game a month,
Oh
along
yeah,
with
okay.
the SNES online
So
adding,
will they be
and then
delivering
the online
only one of them
infrastructure.
per month,
Yes,
either an NES or an
NES
SNES game?
or SNES with online. So my theory, just a theory, no source, no rumor, nothing, is that you're gonna get less NES games because they're gonna require more work to create an online infrastructure, or they end up ditching the online part at some point. So that's just my
Uh,
idea, though.
Here's the thing that I don't exactly like. So, like games with gold. Uh, Mike, you didn't pay for Rocket League, correct? You got it through Games with Gold,
No,
correct?
I got it through PlayStation Plus. Yeah,
Or yeah, that's what I meant. So,
yeah.
PlayStation Plus has their games. Xbox Live Gold has their free games.
I
Um,
just thought about something. Could it be that the reason why they're not is because the third parties won't let them? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Maybe I didn't exactly
Because
say it to the camera yet. What I was going for,
oh,
so
go
you kind
for
of
it.
jumped the gun there.
Sorry.
Essentially, what I was trying to say was Rocket League. I think is what $15 to buy.
Oh, it's like
It's
20
ten.
bucks, I think.
It's like $20. Okay, it was a free game. Okay, on PlayStation,
Yeah,
and
for the
and
first month it
Mike
came
and
out.
he got it, and so now he owns it. But this game is only playable for free for that month. After that month is up, no more. You
Yeah,
can't play it. You can buy it probably,
yeah.
most likely, but you cannot. You won't own it, which is lame.
Fun fact: do you know that if you, for example, because I own Rocket League on PlayStation Plus, also coincidentally my PlayStation Plus ran out today. Um, I can't go purchase that from the store. It's just blocked out now.
What?
You can't. I cannot buy Rocket League on the store because
Why?
I got my license for it from PlayStation Plus, and the store can't differentiate between your PlayStation Plus license and you not owning one. It says you have a license, but your license isn't valid, so it doesn't let you buy a license through the traditional means.
Why did you go and try to if you owned
I
Rocket League
don't.
already?
I don't. It's just the point that's made. If you get a game through PlayStation Plus and then you determine you don't want it anymore, because some of the games they release on PlayStation Plus are single player games, mostly, actually, like indie shit, and you're like, well, I don't really want to pay for it anymore, but I do want to play these games. Sucks to be you. You gotta make a new account, and you gotta buy the license through that account. Why? Who the fuck knows? That's just. We're just on a roll of stupid shit from companies. That's my point.
Yeah.
So,
So, um, so yeah, Switch sadness. That's what I'm gonna
yeah.
call that. Okay, Mike, go ahead and go with your Bioware.
So, as most of you know, by the way, your camera's out of focus. Don't know why. Oh, there it is. um, BioWare's creating Mass Effect Andromeda along with a Star Wars game. Two Star Wars games, I think. No, one.
Hmm.
And then another new IP. Um, and the reason we now know this is because of Andrew Wilson, their CEO. It's the time of year where companies have the fiscal year is ending, so they're doing their earnings calls, and reporters get all this information somehow. I don't know how they get it, but they do. And in it, Andrew Wilson mentioned it, and then BioWare's Aaron Flynn followed up with, in 2012, we began crafting a new universe full of new characters, stories, and gameplay. Our ambition is simple: draw upon 20 plus years of development knowledge and lessons to create something fun and new for you to enjoy with your friends. Um, People from what they're reading into is that EA wants their own Destiny, the Division. They want their own online MMO, loot grindy kind of game, and that's what people believe this will be. And if it's coming from Bioware, that's probably a good thing because Bioware usually creates pretty good games. So
Right.
that should be interesting to see how it goes. And since they started it in 2012, they should be done with it relatively quickly, I would assume. Especially because EA doesn't fuck around when it comes in terms of making money. And they've watched Destiny and Destiny's fucks ups, The Division and their fuck ups, and I highly doubt EA's going to let BioWare do the same mistakes. You know what I mean? So we
I'm
might
pumped.
get one that actually works and is cool. But I'm also interested to see what it is.
There
Because
were Go
they
ahead.
haven't given any information yet. We won't know until E3 probably.
There were aspects of Destiny that were good and a lot that were bad, and then Division took it, and the Division kind of fine tuned it, made it a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good aspects of the Division that were fixed from like for example, it's way easier to get high level loot in the Division.
Exactly.
Um, and now for all we know, that this one might even be more refined and make it even
Exactly.
more easy. I just personally, my big thing is just having a lot of things to do. That's it, and having a
Yeah.
reason to do them, as opposed to
Exactly.
like in Destiny, uh, the Crota raid. Okay, the Crota raid, and Volta Glass. Can we go back and play them? Yes. It'll be a pain in the butt to find a team,
Is there a
but
reason to? No.
there's no reason to. None of the loot. Uh,
They
I'm not
don't
going to go into
scale.
Destiny. It's just yeah. My big thing on games is having a lot of things to do and reasons to do them.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah.
The next story is actually from EA's fiscal call too. Actually, their earnings call. It's
Oh yeah.
about
Oh
our
yeah. Titanfall.
it's about our homie Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2.
Rest in peace.
Okay, not rest. Okay, yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
But
Titanfall 2.
okay, so we'll go ahead and go into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start out with a quote from Executive Blake Jorgensen.
Oh come on, you're
That makes me think
German. It's definitely Jorgensen.
Jorgensen.
You're
It makes me
German.
think
You
of
should know this.
Schmitterman Jensen from SpongeBob.
Anyways, go ahead.
How do you say it again?
I assume it's Jorgensen.
Blake Jorgensen. Okay, so here's his quote. We sold less Titanfall 2 than we expected, and we sold more Battlefield 1 than we expected. Uh, so
I'm just here for infographics.
so basically, Titanfall 2 is not doing well, like at all. I don't know if you own the game, tell me what it's like trying to get into an online lobby. It's not easy because there are not many people playing, and of course, from one analytical source, one of the big things that they think was wrong with it was its release date, which was October 28th. Now, I was pumped up for Titanfall 2, but that was because I wasn't really pumped up for Battlefield because I don't really play Battlefield, and I wasn't really pumped up for the new Call of Duty because I mean, aside from the remastered 4, no one really plays Infinite Warfare. No one likes it. So,
Mm. It got good single player reviews. A lot of people like the single player. I haven't heard much about the online ever since it came out. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it.
they've
So,
lost 60% of their gameplay audience
so
that played it day one. 60% are no longer playing it. Almost everyone's still playing.
Black Ops.
No, almost everyone's still playing the remastered version of
Oh
4.
yeah.
But
I'm
the
sure
actual Infinite Warfare online gameplay, people aren't playing.
that would explain why it was the highest selling game of 2017 with 2 months. So
Which leads me to hope that this will teach them a lesson that, as opposed to making a bunch of BS new Call of Duty games, we need to get some more remasters. We need to get some Black Ops 1
yeah,
remastered, some World at War remastered, like some really just the really meaty games. Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Please,
yep,
Modern Warfare 2 remastered.
yeah, yeah. It's coming. It'll be here eventually. I have no doubts about it.
Please.
But I also don't doubt that they're gonna pull the same bullshittery with every game that comes out now. That
Yeah.
the remaster's tied into the original, because Activision doesn't give a fuck as long as they still make money. To be
Yeah.
fair, their business, that's their job. We won't go into
But
it again.
but uh, we always go on tangents, but basically,
Mm.
to tie it up with a bow, October 28th was, I think, what was it, a week before Call of Duty and Battlefield came out?
It was a week after Battlefield. Yeah, Battlefield came out the week. Battlefield came out.
Yeah,
Titanfall,
Battlefield
Call
came
of
out the
Duty.
week before, and then Call of Duty came out the week after. And
So Titanfall
considering
got a shit handed to it.
those games have the more hardcore audience. And
Mm-hmm.
Titanfall, the reason Titanfall 1 was played so much was because Ghost was crap. Call of Duty Ghost was crap. And a lot of people that had an Xbox One were looking for a first person shooter to play.
Yeah.
And that was what, and
It
they
came out in
seized the day.
October too, didn't it?
It
No,
came out. I don't think Titan was it a launch title.
I don't think so. I can't. I think it came out the month after.
Was Titanfall a launch title?
I don't believe so.
I
I
could
believe
have.
it came out a month afterwards, and that's why everybody picked it up. Is because everybody was playing Ghost, and then Ghost fucking sucked. So
Yeah,
everybody picked up
but
Titanfall instead.
it's and Titanfall is good, and Titanfall 2 is good too. Titanfall 2, it feels like Titanfall 1, except all they
Mm.
did was just add some more diversity to it.
Yeah,
I
they
think
refined it and
good.
made it better,
Yeah,
but they also it, they proved as I listen to many things that inspire our podcast and different things. A lot of the people I listened to said the same thing. They just wanted to hurt Call of Duty so bad they sent their own game to fucking die. Battlefield was obviously going to do way better than Titanfall
yeah,
because there's a hardcore audience that will buy Battlefield. That and people got fucked over on the last Battlefield that came out. I guess people didn't like it, so this one was a return to form, things they'd like. And you sent out a game with potential to die. You know where Titanfall 2 would have fucking hit if you released it in January or February, where there's no shooters. The only things that come out in February and January are like
where
single
everyone's
player
already
stuff.
binge played.
Yeah,
They've already binge played the games. Now they're looking for something else
yeah,
they're looking for
exactly.
something else
No
to wet their whistle.
shooters come out then. No shooters. Nothing would have fucked with it. Titanfall 2 could have breathed on its own. Everybody that would have been interested in it would have gotten it. But EA was obsessed with damaging Call of Duty. Hopefully, they do make remarks about how they want to continue Titanfall, which gives me some hope because this is after the numbers are in. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, but they are corporates. They could just be lying. Who knows? Hopefully, I would like to believe that they're going to continue it. So,
me too. Me too, fam. So basically, where's another quote from him?
Andrew Wilson talked about it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Andrew Wilson was like, "We're very excited." Is this Andrew Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh, Here's the thing, though. He's kind of known for being a little bit of a windbag, in
He
the sense
can be.
that he uh, he he talks out of his butt, and a lot of the stuff he says are kind of just smile and wave kind of thing.
It's like
Um,
Ubisoft. Take it with a grain of
so
salt.
yeah, so basically, he said, "We're very excited about Titanfall 2. We think that the game's going to sell for a really long time. As we said in our prepared remarks, it's one of the highest rated shooters of the generation, which I don't doubt. Titanfall 2 is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's also got, that wasn't what he said, that's what I said. Continuing the quote, it's also got some of the highest NPS scores across our portfolio. So people playing the game, they're having a great time. We remain committed to that relationship. We remain committed to Titanfall, and we look forward to doing a lot more Titanfall 2 over the year to come." Um,
Real quick,
so
two things. One, I like Andrew Wilson and his confidence, but also, please be truthful. Second thing, I'm gonna need to stop for a second and make a cut because my headset's dying and I need to plug it in real quick.
so basically, he fixed what he needed to fix.
My headset died.
So I'm pretty sure this means they're not going to abandon Titanfall, and they shouldn't because it's not a bad game. I
No,
really
and
think
it's not a Battlefield. It's not Call
no,
of Duty. It's its
it's its
own
own
thing.
thing. So I really hope they won't kill it off. I hope that they do realize that's a really good game. It just came out at a time when everyone was busy playing something else, and
Exactly.
hopefully, maybe when they get bored,
People come back to it.
people come back to Titanfall because Titanfall is so good.
Indeed. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm sad that EA fucked it to death.
Mhm.
So, um,
EA revealed that there's still some quote unquote long-term plans
In the
in the
works.
works for the Titanfall series.
Yeah. So that's good to know. Hopefully they come through with it. We won't know for another 2 to 3 years.
Right,
So
right, right.
okay, we're back now.
Okay, good
Here's Flash
stuff.
news.
So, Flash news. We have a fan-made Mega Man 2.5.
Mega Man 2 button 2.5,
Yeah.
which is out free now on PC. Includes co-op versus, and if you're familiar with Fez, it takes the 2D and then rotates it into different ways so that it's continued to be playable. It looks actually really fucking cool. It is a redone version of 2. There aren't the same bosses and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, please check it out. Um, by the way, I want to just it be known I got that from COG Connected. I'm just trying to give credit to the sources that I
Yeah.
use for quotes.
Star Wars Battlefront 2. This one will have a story mode. Thank you.
Thank
First one
you.
did not.
But please don't do it like Titanfall.
Yeah.
Not that Titanfall's campaign was bad, it just wasn't
The original
amazing.
Titanfall. It was terrible.
Yeah.
You just couldn't play it. It was impossible to play. And
Exactly.
I got that. We got that from Engadget.com.
And is rumored for fall of
Yeah.
this year.
Titanfall 2's story I thought was very bland. It was very stereotypical.
It's stereotypical sci-fi with
It
mechs.
wasn't that good of a story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was alright. It was what it was.
Yeah.
So the PlayStation Plus games for February are live. These also got leaked, and the leak was correct, which very rarely happens. And that happened from Push Square. But I'm just gonna run through these real quick. On PS4, you get Little Big Planet 3, Not a Hero, Star Wall from Crossplay or Crossbuy, and Ninja Senki DX on Crossbuy. PS3, you get Star Wall, Crossbuy, and an Extended Edition, and then on Vita, you will get Ninja Senki DX and Torkel. Torkel
Yeah.
also on PS4.
I was wondering if you missed that because you did.
I did.
And then ZeniMax wins lawsuit with Oculus. So I will go ahead and let you explain that real quick because I don't know anything about that.
All right, so before Oculus was bought by Facebook, ZeniMax worked with the founder of Oculus, and ZeniMax sued Oculus, stating that they stole trade secrets from ZeniMax and then used them to create the Oculus. They won that lawsuit, but they did not win the obstruction, which was the trade secrets part. They wanted $2 billion or 2 million. Yeah, they wanted 2 million and they only got 500,000. So, I mean, they won. They just didn't win exactly what they wanted. For those of you who don't know, ZeniMax is the parent company for Bethesda. So, that's why it was a big deal. And then obviously it got settled, but the reason it was a big deal is because it's two huge corporations, Facebook and ZeniMax. So, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
that.
I think that's all of our news. A lot of news.
One more. I'm sorry.
It always happens that way. We always think we're done, and then Mike has to chime in.
It's because I always change something from main news to flash news. That's my bad.
Need to put on a Steve Jobs collared sweater and say, okay, maybe there's just one more thing.
WB Montreal, the studio behind Arkham Origins, has. I'm sure if they sent out this tweet or IGN France got it from them. But there's an image that says they will be making an announcement on March 8th. And it is rumored that they're making a Damian Wayne game in the Arkham universe. So that could be interesting. Hopefully it's not like Origins, because Origins kind of fucking sucked. Not in terms of story, but it sucked because I went to play it and I got stuck into an infinite loop where all the physical objects became not physical. So, and it auto-saved me in the middle of the air. So I just glided through a building, through the map, and then into eternity. And there was no way out.
Into the abyss.
Because the save point was right when that happened, so I couldn't never beat the game. So please don't fuck it up, WB Montreal. Also, I'm going to put up the pictures here so you can see the comparison between this and the Arkham Origins announcement, because they do use the exact same font. And then that's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
sorry for
positive.
how choppy this is going to be. There's going to be a lot of cuts. And by a
Yeah.
lot, I mean like 3 at most. So,
Okay. Go ahead and try and check us out at least once a week from now on. I know we've been gone for a little while, but new school semester started. It's been hard for us to kind of get back into the swing of things. But we're going to still try and do this once a week. Our recording day has moved to Wednesday, which is what this is being recorded.
indeed. So it'll be
Because
up on Thursday. It'll be up on Thursday. The audio file will probably be up on Wednesday night, but I don't usually put out the link until Thursday when the video is uploaded.
yeah.
So,
But anyway, we're the ambassadors of gaming. I'm Ambassador Chris,
and I'm Ambassador Michael.
and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.